Hello students, welcome to this class. In the last class we have studied about distance and displacement, and in this class we are going to study about speed and velocity. Okay, so let me just recall. Distance was the length of the path traveled by the body, and it was represented by letter S, and the units that is, we have CGS centimeter and SI as meters, and displacement is represented with letter S, but we are denoting S bar, which it means that it is a vector quantity. Distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity. And coming to units, it's a centimeter CGS and SI is meter. The units are both same. Okay, so now we are going to study about speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. Okay, now consider this example. Let us consider a point A, and the body is starting from A. It is traveling all the distance and it has come to point B. Okay, and the distance covered is 300 kilometers and the time taken is 6 hours. The body started from here and it has traveled all this distance and it has reached this particular point. The time taken is 6 hours. Now, here distance traveled in 6 hours is equal to 300 kilometers, and distance traveled in 1 hour is, you take 300 kilometers by 6 hours, that is 50 kilometer per hour. 50 kilometer per hour. That is, for 1 hour the body is traveling a distance of 50 kilometers. Okay. Now, distance that is traveled in 1 hour is what we consider as speed. So, speed is defined as distance covered per unit time. Speed is defined as the distance covered per unit time. Now, when we look at the displacement, what is displacement here? The shortest distance between the initial and final point, that is this. And let me say it is around 120 kilometers. 120 kilometers, and that is east. 120 kilometers east, and it has a direction, that is east. Okay. Now, coming to velocity, displacement in 6 hours is 120 kilometers. So, displacement in 1 hour is 120 kilometer per 6 hours. So, you are getting around 20 kilometer per hour. 20 kilometer per hour. Now, this is a displacement per unit time. Now, this is what we call as velocity. Velocity is displacement by time. Velocity is a displacement by time. By this simple example, we will get the idea of what is speed and what is velocity. We are going to see about speed and velocity again, the next topic. But here, this is an example to just to make it clear what is speed and what is velocity. So, speed is defined as distance traveled per unit time, and velocity is defined as displacement per unit time. The example is same here. Okay, and coming to speed and velocity. Now, the speed and velocity values are different. Speed is 60 km per hour, whereas velocity is 20 km per hour. See once again the speed and velocity. So, speed is defined as distance per time, and velocity defined as displacement by time. Displacement by time. Now, how do we represent speed? Generally, we represent speed with letter V. Okay, and velocity also we represent with letter V, but V bar, which tells us that velocity is a scalar quantity. Sorry, velocity is a vector quantity and speed is a scalar quantity. Now, V is equal to S by T. V is equal to S by T, and V bar is equal to S bar by T. This is the formula. So don't get confused by the representation of speed and velocity. Now coming to the CGS unit. CGS unit. Okay. What is the CGS unit of speed? What is the CGS unit of distance? Just now we have seen centimeter. So it is centimeter per second. So we can write this in this form, centimeter per second. And what is SI unit? What is a SI unit of distance? It is meter. Meter per second. So you can write meter per second. Now coming to the CGS unit here. CGS unit. Again, what is the CGS unit of displacement? It is centimeter. Centimeter per second. You can write centimeter per second. And what is the SI unit? Meter per second. So we must understand that speed and velocity both have same units. CGS centimeter per second and SI is meter per second. Then what is the difference between the speed and velocity is? Speed is a scalar quantity, whereas velocity is a vector quantity. And its representation you can understand. Speed is represented with V and velocity is represented with V bar. Okay children, now let us study about different types of speed. Now, speed, we have uniform speed and non-uniform speed. So first we'll see uniform speed. Uniform speed. Let me take an example here. This is a road, okay, and we have a vehicle which is starting from here. Let me say that after 1 second, the body for 1 second it has traveled 2 meters. Now, another 1 second it has traveled another 2 meters. And let me say that another 1 second again the body has traveled another 2 meters. Okay, so here the body is traveling equal distances in equal intervals of time. If the body travels equal distances in equal intervals of time, then we say that the body is moving with uniform speed. Let me write. If a body travels with equal distances, with equal intervals of time, then the body is set to move with uniform speed. If a body travels with equal distances with equal intervals of time, then the body is set to move with uniform speed. So in this case, if I ask what is the speed? What is the speed of this body is? You can look at one particular time and you can say directly 2 meters per second. Okay, if wherever you see you can know the time, you can know the speed. Now let us see non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed. Okay. So let me consider again the road, and we have a vehicle is moving like this. Let me say, okay, for 1 second the vehicle has moved 1 meter. and for another second it has moved 3 meters. Okay, so here we can see that the body is traveling unequal distances in equal intervals of time. Now here we say that the body is traveling with non-uniform speed. So let me say, if a body travels with unequal distances in equal intervals of time, then we say body is moving with non-uniform speed. Now here, how do you say what is the speed here? Why? Because here it is 1 meter per second and here it is 3 meter per second. Okay, so whenever a body traveling with non-uniform speed, you have to calculate average speed. So what is average speed? Average speed is defined as total distance by total time. Total distance by total time. Here there is no need of calculating total distance here. Okay, for every second you see the value will be same. But coming to your non-uniform speed, you have to calculate. So what is the total distance here? 3 plus 1. Okay, and your time, total time 1 plus 1. So here 4 by 2. So here 2 meter per second. So the total distance is 3 plus 1, that is 4 meters, and the time is 1 plus 1, 2 seconds. And the average speed we obtained is 2 meter per second. Okay, so this is about the uniform speed and non-uniform speed. Okay students, after finishing the different types of speeds, now we are going to discuss about the different types of velocities. Okay, so first is uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. Okay. Now when we talk about uniform velocity, you have to, the main condition here is that the body must travel in straight line. So let me consider a straight line. So this is a very important condition for a body to be called to move in a uniform velocity. So this is a bus, let me say, and it is moving, for every second it is moving 2 meters. So as we have seen previously in case of uniform speed, but the road was, it was not a straight line, okay, it was curved line. Now here it is a straight line, right? So here, as the body is covering equal displacements in equal intervals of time, we say the body is moving with uniform velocity. Or also you can say, if the body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time in specified direction, then we say the body is moving with a uniform velocity. So if a body travels with equal distances in equal intervals of time, in specific direction, this is the difference, in specific direction, then the body is said to move with uniform velocity. And very important point you have to remember here is, if the body is moving with uniform velocity, then we say that the body is moving with uniform motion. Uniform motion. If the body moves with uniform velocity, then that motion we call as uniform motion. Okay. Now, coming to non-uniform velocity. So here, if it is if the vehicle is moving in straight line, and let us consider this, okay, and here it is moving with 1 meter, and here it is 1 second, and here it is 1 second, and here 2 meters. Okay. Now here, what is that is velocity. Now how do you define the velocity? Is total displacement by total time. We get that is 4 by 2, that is 2 meter per second. Okay, it's fine. But how do you define it? If the body travels with unequal distances. If body travels with unequal distances in equal intervals of time, in specific direction is called non-uniform velocity. When the body moves with non-uniform velocity, then we say that the body is moving with non-uniform motion. So non-uniform motion is not related to speed, it related to velocity. So here, if the body is moving with uniform velocity, we say that it is moving with uniform motion. And when the body is moving with non-uniform velocity, then we say the body is moving with non-uniform motion. Now let us see some other cases where we can see that the velocity is non-uniform. So other examples where the velocity is non-uniform. So here the body is undergoing unequal displacements in equal intervals of time. Okay, now let us take another case where it is a non-uniform velocity. Suppose the previous case we have observed where the body was moving with uniform speed. So let us take that case. So here the body is moving with uniform speed. We have taken the previous case. That is for 1 second it is moving with 2 meters, another 1 second it is moving with 2 meters. So we say that here the body is moving with uniform speed. But if the body is moving in this way, then we say that the body is moving with non-uniform velocity. Why? Because even though here the distances are same, there is a change of direction of motion. Since there is change of direction of motion, we say that here the body is moving with non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity. Okay, even though the speed is constant, but if the direction changes, then we say it's moving with non-uniform velocity. Here it is moving with the speed is, the direction is constant, same direction, but the displacements are different. Okay, right. Now next there is another case. Let us consider one more case. A body is moving in a circular path. The body is moving in a circular path. Let me say that the body is moving like this. Okay, so for 1 second it may move with 2 rotations. For another second, 2 rotations. Another second, 2 rotations. So if the body is moving in a circular path like this, then we say that the body is moving with uniform speed, but velocity is differing. Okay, variable velocity. When the body is moving with in circular path, okay, covering that is equal rotations in equal times, then we say that the body is moving with uniform speed. But since the direction of motion is changing constantly, we say here the body is moving with a non-uniform velocity. So here also this is an example for non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity, first example you can take. This is another example for non-uniform velocity. This is also example for non-uniform velocity. Now we will take a fourth example for non-uniform velocity. And throw the ball in an oblique position. not in a horizontal or not vertical. Okay, making some angle with the horizontal. If the ball is thrown like this, just like a cricket ball, if you take a cricket ball and throw, okay, so the ball is going in this direction. So here, if you look at the direction, see the direction of the path is changing. The direction of motion is changing. Okay, and also from here to here, the speed is changing, and from here to here again the speed is changing. So this is an example where speed is changing as well as the direction is changing. So here, generally the speed is changing but direction is constant. Okay, here the speed is constant but direction is changing, and this is the case where speed is changing and direction is also changing. Okay, so these four examples gives us information about non-uniform velocity. So when you say that the body is moving with uniform velocity, what are the conditions? The conditions are, first the direction should be constant, secondly the speed should be constant. What do you mean by speed is constant? If the body covers equal distances in equal intervals of time in specific direction. Okay, so these are the conditions. If these conditions are satisfied, then we say that the body is moving with uniform velocity, and if the body is moving with uniform velocity, then we say that the body is moving with uniform motion.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.